Cooking for 100,000 people 24 hours a day and 7 days a week is quite a job. Yet this is what London Transport's canteen staff have to do. Train crews before they take over their train, maintenance men in the works, busmen when they hand over their buses, they all come into the canteen for a meal. These canteens have one aim, a good meal. For a good meal helps a man to do his job efficiently. But to provide good meals needs organisation. Organisation to get the meat, the fish, the vegetables, the bread, or even the cup of tea onto the table. And when it's on the table, well, this is what makes the canteens a success. The story of how that plate was filled starts a long way back. The fishing ports from which fish caught in the morning is sent to London to be eaten while it's still fresh. Or the docks bringing the world's goods to your plate. Or London's own contribution, the market gardens. They're the beginning of the tale. The great markets of Covent Garden and Smithfield are essential links in the chain. People who've never met play a part in the story. For London Transport proper, the tale begins in the central stores in Marylebone. Here the food is delivered in bulk. Here the canteen's individual requirements are made up and estimates of each canteen's needs are turned from figures into food. In these stores, work goes on all day, cutting great sides of meat into joints, weighing fish and packing it for its next journey. Fruit and vegetables have to be weighed and allotted to each canteen. Some parts of the store would be a housewife's paradise, but just as in any grocer's shop, there's rationing down to the last ounce. The 101 things that a canteen needs, from a week's ration of sugar down to a bottle of sauce, come from various parts of the stores to be packed ready for delivery to each canteen. And 2 or 3 times a week a van visits the canteens with their supplies. Only bread and milk are bought locally, they're fresher that way. It's on the skill and knowledge and the hard work of the people in this store that the canteens depend for their supplies. But the most careful arrangement of supplies can be defeated by bad cooking, and that's where the training centre at Baker Street comes in. This training centre teaches everything the canteen staff need to know: theory, practice, how to cook and how to serve. Even how to clean a floor. New staff, staff training for promotion, experienced staff, they all do courses at Baker Street. And they can get practical experience too. A proper canteen and kitchen form part of the building, and the staff under instruction have a chance to do the real job. With food supplied and staff trained to cook it, there's only one need: a canteen to serve it in. There are nearly 200 of them, from giants like this one at Acton to the little one-man affair at Putney. For staff in out-of-the-way places, there are mobile canteens. Sometimes even a mobile canteen can't reach the staff, and then a hot box service comes into operation. Hot food is packed in sealed containers and taken out to the men actually on the job. And of course there are all-night canteens for people who have to keep odd hours. Then there are the exceptional jobs like serving 10,000 people on one afternoon at a sports meeting. Yes, they're ready for anything, are the canteens, and they serve everybody. And at some times of the day they have their work cut out to do it too. Divers, guards, inspectors, maintenance men, they all come into the canteen for a good meal at a reasonable price. The welfare people aren't letting things stand still. This canteen at Old Kent Road was opened during the First Great War, but work is going on all the time to build new canteens and improve existing ones. At some places the work is well ahead. At places like White City or Newbury Park, you can see how new ideas in design and decorations have taken shape. At Baker Street, a part of the basement supplies steam heating and air conditioning to the whole building. The canteen at Baker Street is a showplace of new ideas. A redesigned counter, a pay-as-you-pass cash desk, slender mushroom pillars to save space, and long windows to let in the light. The new canteens are designed to make things easier for the staff as well as for the customers. And things will be still easier when new production centres like the one at Croydon start producing many of the cooked foods. You certainly have to look ahead and think a lot about food when you are looking after 100,000 people every day. Think of preparing 50 million cups of tea, or cooking enough meat for 7 million meat pies, or putting cheese into 4 million rolls. The canteen staff do that every year. And think of the washing up. The canteen staff have to be housewives to an enormous family doing a variety of jobs. A family whose members come in for a meal at almost every hour of the day and night. Like any housewife, the canteen people know it's good food that keeps the family happy. Good food is a great help to London Transport staff. Producing it doesn't get in the limelight, but like many other things behind the scenes, a good meal and the staff who prepare it help to keep the wheels of London Transport turning.